You don't need more than the belt. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
treat
need
you
more
like,
than the belt. I ain't one of your
I'm
kids.
gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, all right, we gonna see.
All right, we definitely gonna see.
This is the first guy that I feel like it really beat me. Even I got stopped in 2 times prior before. There was things, you know.
That being said, if you're a pressure fighter and you can't make the adjustments, you're not going to beat Terence. You understand me? And that's what I basically was saying.
Before facing Terence Crawford, many fighters entered the ring with momentum, confidence, and even titles. But their careers often took a sharp downturn afterward, as Crawford not only defeated opponents, but altered their trajectories entirely. A pivotal moment in his rise came on November 29, 2014, when he dominated Ray Beltran, showcasing his skill and hunger to prove himself. Though while many praised the performance, critics questioned the lack of big names on his record and whether he was truly ready for elite competition.
The very man that Crawford would win the title from right after that, Beltran fought Burns to a standstill and then some in that 2013 match. In fact, he broke Burns' jaw early in the fight and had Burns down in the 8th round and appeared to literally everyone to have won the fight. However, the judges scored it a split draw, and Ray Beltran left that ring a devastated man. But now, Beltran gets another chance at a world title, and this time, the veteran hopes he makes the most of it. There's several things about this fight that are very intriguing. One, the fact that Terence Crawford has built such a loyal hometown crowd in Omaha, Nebraska, not exactly known as a hotbed of boxing, but Crawford is a hometown native, and those fans have really come out to support him and certainly will.
After his bout with Terence Crawford, Ray Beltran admitted he had entered the ring in the best shape of his career, yet still found himself unable to compete. He praised Crawford's skill, toughness, and composure, calling him the first opponent to defeat him so convincingly. Despite his preparation and confidence, Beltran said Crawford's speed, precision, and command of the ring completely overwhelmed him, proving that Crawford was a rare talent capable of dominating anyone.
I feel like it really beat me. Even I got stopped in 2 times prior before. There was things, you know, before, like, you know, some fights that, and I fight, we're ready on that. Tonight I was in great shape. I was in great shape, the best shape of my life. And he beat me good. He beat me good. I mean, he's the first guy that I can really say he beat me, you know. No excuses, no, you know. I dedicate this fight for the 43 students that got executed in Mexico by the Mexican government.
On July 23, 2016, Terence Crawford faced the undefeated Victor Postol in Las Vegas, in what was seen as the biggest test of his career. Up to that point, critics argued that although Crawford looked highly skilled, he had yet to be challenged by a true elite opponent. Postol, fresh off a dominant knockout win over Lucas Mathisi, entered the fight as the top-rated super lightweight and an undefeated world champion, known for his sharp jab, long reach, and disciplined technical style that had troubled many fighters before. Analysts and fans questioned whether Crawford was ready, with many believing Postol's size, reach, and ring IQ would expose him.
Gonna be at the fight Saturday night, Crawford and Postol?
Of course I will be.
How do you see that fight playing out?
I think it's a very tough fight. You know, I think Postol is a difficult guy to deal with, but I think that Crawford, I don't think we've seen the best of Crawford yet, so I think that he's going to show some things that night that I don't know if Postol is going to be able to handle.
The spotlight was intense, and expectations were sky high. Crawford had already unified titles at lightweight, but at super lightweight, Postol was viewed as the ultimate test. The stakes were clear. If Crawford faltered, critics would dismiss him as overhyped. Postol entered brimming with confidence, declaring himself the superior boxer and predicting he would dictate the fight. But once the bell rang, Crawford completely changed the narrative. Fighting with brilliance, he switched to southpaw, neutralized Postol's jab, and took control with sharp counters and relentless movement.
What do you think? Is this a case where you feel like your opponent, Victor Postol, he doesn't do anything better than you? He's not better in any area than you are as a fighter?
I don't look at any fighter as they better than me in anything. So I just got the confidence that I'm going to go in there and do what I got to do to get the job done.
Have you taken a hard look at him, or do you not do that before fighting a guy?
I don't look at too much video, being that styles is different. Styles is different.
What do you think about his length? How is it in there when you're in the ring dealing with a long guy? Can that make it uncomfortable in there?
It can, but at the same time, this is nothing that I haven't been up against before. So I'm just ready.
He's supposed to have a very good jab, he's shown in all his fights. But will he not be able to jab like he normally does because you are such a good counterpuncher?
I got a good jab, too.
Crawford's performance stunned those who doubted him, as he didn't just defeat Postol, he dismantled him with precision and strategy. Scoring 2 knockdowns in the 5th round, Crawford completely neutralized Postol's offense and controlled every aspect of the fight. When the final bell rang, the judges' scorecards were one-sided, awarding Crawford a dominant, unanimous decision victory.
To me about the feeling of knowing that the game plan worked.
Oh, it feels good. It feels good to follow the instructions of your coaches and put all the hard work in the gym and in this training camp, and it all showed today.
Now, no matter what happens in a fight, every fighter will tell you they can learn something from every night in that ring. What did you learn tonight facing Victor Postol?
When I'm myself, I can't be touched.
After the fight, even renowned trainer Freddie Roach, who had worked with Postol, gave Crawford full credit. Roach acknowledged Crawford's exceptional skill and composure, praising him as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport.
Right here. At about what round did you sense the fight was seriously in jeopardy of your guy winning, and did you at any point tell him at any round that we need a knockout or else we're not going to win this fight?
Well, after the 4th round, things started going the other way, and then by the time we're in about the 8th and 9th round, I told him that we do need a knockout to win the fight, and we, in the last 2 rounds, I urged him on, and he fought as hard as he could, and he did try, and I love that he tried to win the fight, but it was just too much. The speed, we just couldn't keep up with him.
Since there's a lot of talk about the possibility of Terence fighting Manny in the fall, based on what you saw tonight, does it make you any more confident to make you think it's a tougher fight based on how he fought, because he didn't really move as much in other fights?
I'd have to have time to think about that, because Manny's in retirement right now and he's with the Senate, but I'm not sure what's next for Manny yet. We're still working on that, and we'll see. I don't know.
On February 27, 2016, ahead of his clash with Crawford, Hank Lundy was fiery and outspoken during press conferences. He accused Crawford of putting on an act for fans, insisting he had never truly been tested and that the spotlight would overwhelm him. Lundy boldly promised to expose Crawford and vowed to make him look small on the big stage.
And listen, we see, I take nothing away from him, man. He did, every fight he was in, he did what he was supposed to do, but this is a different step up. You got a pit bull in here with you, man. A guy, when he latch on to you, he not letting go. And I'm one of them rugged Philadelphia fighters, man. I'm coming for broke. At the end of the day, it ain't no pot of gold, sitting there waiting for me. I ain't no big time promoter, I'm coming from the grounds, man. Nothing was given from me. I made it to the top by fighting my ass off. Nothing was given. Most of these guys got the silver spoon in their mouth. It was none of that with Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy made it to the top by fighting his ass off. And come February 27th, that's what I'm gonna do. Go in there, put my heart on the line, and fight my ass off.
So February 27th, we're gonna see a hardcore, blue-collar Philadelphia fighter.
Y'all already know what it is, man. That's what's going down.
Terence never fought a guy like you. You can switch just like he can. So if he switches southpaw or he switches orthodox, you can switch with him. Do you plan on disarming him in the ring?
Man, listen, I got the tools, man. Listen, he ain't fought nobody like me, man. And you best to believe they nervous. Team Crawford is nervous. I'm gonna tell you like this: if it wasn't for that old Al Heyman top rank situation, they'd have been got around me like they've been doing. They don't want to fight a guy like me. You can look at all the guys I fought, they fought. They don't want to fight a guy like me for real. They still shaking. If you seen on the list, I was the 4th guy, they didn't really want to fight me. But now it's here, you got to fight. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with the realness now. It's time to stop faking in front of the fans. It's showtime now, baby.
All right, so what's your prediction for fight night?
Oh, listen, I'm going in there and I'm going to go get the knockout. No more to say.
The heated trash talk escalated the tension, turning the fight into a personal battle as much as a professional one. Yet Crawford remained composed. Once inside the ring, he methodically dismantled Lundy. After a few competitive opening rounds, Crawford's precision and power dominated, landing crisp left hands, sending Lundy to the canvas in the 5th round, and forcing the referee to stop the fight shortly thereafter.